Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering why it takes a while for me to get some videos out these days, it's because, yeah, first of all, I was a bit sick again in the weekend, but second of all, I have uploaded some videos, but they are copyright blocked, so I will have to wait until the blog hopefully gets released. But possibly this is one of the songs that Nightwish will be performing at this concert, and it's Noise, and it's from the latest Human Nature album. And for the first time I will actually watch a Nightwish music video. I haven't watched any music video from them yet, and I thought this would be a good time, and I really hope that it will be shown at the concert, which is not postponed, on Thursday, because then I can also get the opportunity to see this myself in front of Nightwish. I can't hardly imagine that possibly will happen in 2 days. It's amazing, I'm thrilled, and at the same time I'm careful to be too excited and hopeful, because it could be that it's actually not happening. And yeah, we'll just see. Enough of that. As you can tell, I'm a bit confused about it. Anyway, by the way, you are some people who are following me on Instagram. I will, instead of having two Instagram, just use my main account and be active on that again. And so I will just post on the Instagram you're following right now, the account that you can be following. It's just my name and surname, Sabina. I will put it on the screen or in the link in the description, and you can follow me to see what I'm up to and interested in. But other than that, I think that we should definitely get into this first music video, and I'm pretty interested in how this will be, because so far Nightwish does everything to like 10 out of 10. They, in terms of their musical production, it's amazing. Their stage shows, their live performance, everything is at high quality, so, and very creative and original. So I have kind of high expectations for this video also. So let's just get into this video. Here we go.
purifying sleeps.
Oh. Whew. Powerful. Like, so they totally lived up to my expectations. This was visually beautiful, and of course they had a message and so many symbols, and as I could clearly see, it was, and hear from the lyrics, it was about not paying attention or giving all one's attention to things that doesn't matter, which in this case was technology, social media, looking at a screen, missing out on the beauty of life, which is, for example, nature. And I really got goosebumps at the last scene when he's, you know, the person have spent his entire life in this closed off world where it's just a screen, and then a lot of new babies are going through the same ride and waste while they are in this amazing forest, beautiful forest. It was just such a powerful metaphor for how a lot of people are missing out on the most beautiful thing in life, which is all around us. And I find it a bit funny that I was like, hey, you can follow me on Instagram in this very video. And yeah, I think what they the message they have, I think it's extremely important, because it's just, I don't think, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with social media at all. I think it can be a brilliant way to connect and be creative and share art and pictures and music and whatnot. I think, for example, this is also kind of social media, being on YouTube and sharing music and the joy. I think that's completely fine and amazing. And other social media as well. Of course, where it can become toxic is, as they beautifully point out, is when you lose yourself in it. When you start to be so like engulfed in that fake world, and then you're missing out. Because I think a lot of people who are struggling with mental health, social media doesn't really help them if they are comparing themselves, and they're just spending all that time on just looking at a screen instead of being in nature, which is healing. I remember I saw this documentary about Japan, where a lot of people are very stressed out, and one of the things they do is that you can get measured your cortisol levels and adrenaline, I think it is, to see how stressed you are. And then after like this day in the forest, they have found that the trees are releasing some oils or something, and then it just naturally releases or dampens down the stress hormones just from being in the forest. And then they do some stretches and take some slow walks and so, and that of course also has an impact. And then they, measure it after the trip, blood test, and they see that there's a big increase. And I really thought of that when I saw the beautiful forest, that seek nature, like remember where we came from and what our nature is. Yes, like it's all good for entertainment and joy and spending some time, but most people are extremely consumed. I've been there in the past myself, and it is something we should definitely be aware of. And I think this was just a beautiful illustration, also with the kind of narcissistic point, also with the woman getting some injections and filming herself in underwear, and that whole like obsession and need to look in a certain way or put everything about it. I think that's also something that's bothering a lot of people. Now I work with beliefs, and I know that common strategy belief, survival strategy belief, is that what makes me good enough, worthy, and important is people wanting me, or is me being attractive or looking good. So that survival strategy is of course very clear to see in a lot of different lives. This was like, yeah. And then of course there was also this Matrix reference with having this helmet on, just laying there while life is passing by, not knowing that you're living in a complete illusion. And yeah, noise, I think that's a very good word for it. Because a lot of people, maybe they feel like there's a lot of noise, and then they turn to noise to distract themselves from the noise, where, yeah, that's actually counterintuitive. But this was beautiful, and I have to say that I loved the way they have filmed the video, where they have like these elements and they put them in like in front of each other. Like the whole thing was just, I just loved it, and it was like repetitive, but it was just visually very, very satisfactory that these elements came popping in, and also they just looked great. It was fun to see the Nightwish members like Thomas and Marco and Flo, see them like dressed in that way and pose and act. And yeah, Flo looked gorgeous, by the way. That look was great for her, and the little girl, she was showing the screen and she was like blinded by it. And also the little detail with the girl being inside of Flo's dress, like a jail, being like captured by her. There was like so many references. My head just tried to capture it all, and I just really I really hope I'm going to see Nightwish in 2 days, because I would absolutely love to watch this live. I mean, again, this was just another example of how they just managed to, I don't know how they do it, to pop out one great melody after another. They just know how to put together music, to arrange music. Or I think Thomas is mainly the one doing that, but he really has a talent. Wow. Yeah. And I know I'm just in the beginning of my Nightwish journey. There is still so much to watch, and still I'm like, how can they keep it up? How can they have made so much material of such great content, of great quality, was what I was going to say. Anyway, let this be a wish of luck for the Nightwish concert to happen, and let me know in the comment section what you thought about this performance. Do you relate to anything what I'm saying here? Are you coming to Düsseldorf concert in seeing Nightwish in Düsseldorf? Oh my god, it's so difficult to speak today. I do apologize, but I'm just yeah, excited, confused, and very hopeful. So let's have a chat in the comment section. And also thank you so much. This is Henning suggestion. He liked this song a lot from the set, and he is actually the one giving me and Henry, and also me and Henry's partners, this trip to Düsseldorf watching the concert. So it is a dream come true. Thank you so much. And I will see you soon. If the concert is there, I might take some snippety snaps, some photos, and put them on my story on Instagram, or post them on the YouTube feed, or I don't know what it's called, but there's like this news function, so anyone who think that could be funny can follow that along. Anyway, I love you, hope I will see you soon. Thanks for watching, bye. And yes, Henry is coming back soon.